going on? In this video, I wanted to talk about something that's very important to the Subarus, or at least the 2007 models or earlier, as far as I know. It's something that's really important, but probably overlooked because, I mean, it's not visible, yet it's very important, okay? And that is the oil pickup tube. So, right now, I Googled it, just, Subaru STI oil pickup tube, and it's come up with a couple. An aftermarket one, there's the oil pan. Okay, but what I want to talk about first is, let's see, where is it? This is pretty much it right here, but I guess this is a good enough picture. It's kind of small. Let's see, there's got to be something. Wow, they're all tiny pictures. Okay, a little better. Alright, so as you can see, this one's actually broken. Yeah, you have, two little legs. This one is, it's like an arm, and then there should be like a hole there, it acts like a bracket to hold it in place. And this is the actual filter right here. So this would be facing down towards the ground. Oil pan would be underneath it, going around it, sucking in oil through the filter up to the tube, and then this hooks into the motor. And as you can see, it only has like one leg to help stabilize it, keep it in place. And I'm assuming it failed, so all the stress was right here, and then it fractured. And then once that happened, any pieces that were loose could get sucked up into the motor. So this is something that a lot of people may not think about because it's not in your face. It's not a spoiler or a hood scoop or a blow-off valve or external wastegate. You don't really hear it, you don't really see it, you don't really think about it. But it's something that's very important. Oil starvation is no joke. It can destroy motors. And if your motor happens to seize up while you're driving, you could crash. You could die. Car can get ruined. The motor and the actual body of it could become totaled. So this one little part can become a nightmare for you. So, and if I would have known about this part a long time ago, it would have been one of the first modifications I would have did. I wish Subaru would, well, first I wish they would bring this model of car back because I like the body style. I'm not really a fan of the '08 and on. I don't really care for the hatch or the wagon. I've always loved this model, this particular model. Although the blob eye, the '05's kind of grown on me, the headlights and all that. I mean, I like the bigger scoop and the headlights are okay, and I kind of like the way the front end is because it's easier to take the bumper off. Mine, you got 3 little plates that can break when you take it out, stuff like that. You have to cut more when you put a front mount on than the '05. Anyways, getting sidetracked. So this is one of the things I wish Subaru would have replaced with a better one, stock. From the factory with the better oil pickup tube. And I wish they would have forged pistons from the factory. Alright, so this is what I did. And you probably saw there's a picture, actually this one right here. So here it is right here. This is the Killer B oil pickup tube for as far as I know, it's for the '06-'07 models, but it may fit on the rest, I don't know, but you can get for each year from, I know, as far back as 2002, maybe even earlier, I don't know. Yeah, but, well, first of all, first thing you probably notice is that there's 2 legs instead of just one. Okay, and then there's also this like triangular piece to help it be more rigid, and the welds are pretty nicely done. Very strong, very good, very clean. Lots of triangle patterns to be really strong and tough. And actually, the pickup tube is actually thicker than the OEM, as far as I know. It feels thicker. I've held the original one, so, you know, I haven't replaced it yet. I wish I could hold each one side by side, but it's still in my car. And then one of the cool things too, if you notice, let's see, where's the other one? Where was that picture at? Here. Well, it's hard to tell, but the filter where it sucks up oil is actually flat. Whereas this one, if you look at it carefully, it's angled. See, the screen is inside. And the reason for that, as far as I know, is that, you know, this thing's hanging upside down. Okay, and then your oil pan is underneath it. If for some reason, some way, your oil pan gets smashed up onto this, you know, it'll go flat, but there will still be a space so that the oil can keep getting in, you know. Things can keep getting cooled, keep getting lubricated. You won't have oil starvation, things won't seize up. So this is more chance that it won't get clogged up. So for less than $200, I think it's like less than $200, this is something that I would highly recommend. I mean, this is the main one that people get when they look into changing out the oil pickup tube. And rightly so. I mean, it's such a good product. So yeah, Killer Bee oil pickup tube, get it.